I'm Mark Callan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of SaltwaterAquarium.com. And this is Mr. Saltwater Tank, R.U.F, Raw, Uncut First Impressions, the show where I call it as I see it, with first look at products. Today, we're having a look at the Orphek Coral Lens Extra Wide. What is the Coral Lens? Well, look, this is something that's become very popular in the past couple of years, which is a colored filter that you can put over your smartphone so that you can get really cool photos of your corals fluorescing under those royal blues and Windex blue lights that your LEDs crank out. Because if you just take a photo with your phone while your blues are cranked up, it looks horrible because your phone can't compensate for it. These solve the problem. Now, the extra wide, actually here, I'll show you a comparison. Here's the regular one, here's the extra wide. Why do you need the extra wide? Well, smartphone cameras keep getting better, and now there's the ones that have 3 cameras built in to give you that one photo. So if you use the regular one, it actually works okay, but you go put it over you actually can only do it this way. You put it over the lens, and you're covering 2 lenses and leaving that third one out. So Orphek said, oh, that's no good. So they came out with the extra wide lens that you can put, and it will cover all 3 of those lenses there to get the maximum photo potential out of your smartphone. Because let's face it, the photos that we can take out of the smartphone these days are really, really good. So it just clips on like that, and the cool thing is it comes with a couple different filters. It comes with a orangish filter for 1500K. That's the lighting setting that you have your lights on. There's a yellow one for a 20K setting to compensate for that light. And then there's 2 other ones, one of which I'm really excited about. This is a macro lens, Mad Eye Moody, for those of you who know that reference. So now you can get those great macro shots. You don't have to be a photographer to do it because this lens gets that done. And then lastly, there's a polarized lens for when you have a lot of glare, especially me in this room. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 windows to the outside. I get all afternoon sun on this tank. It can be hard to take a photo. If you notice, I do all my filming at night because of the glare. So this thing compensates for that. I'll try that tomorrow and see how much it takes away that glare, because I didn't even know that's what that thing was. That's pretty cool. So let me say this first. I'm not a photographer. Video is so much easier than photography. So I'm going to slap this thing on my camera, on my smartphone camera, and I'm going to go take some photos of my coral. So I'm going to stop the camera at this point, because you don't need to see me walking around taking a bunch of photos. I'm going to try the different lenses, and then I'll edit this in so you can see what it's look like. Now, before we do that, let's just take a quick look at what it actually takes to do that, because it's really easy. 2 ways you can do this. You can either put the lens on the camera and then put whatever filter on you want, or you drop it. Don't do that. You can put the filter on the lens viewer and then put it over. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's really easy. You just screw this thing on. And I've actually found it's easier if you screw it off first, so thread it the wrong way for just a second, and then it'll thread right on. It screws on the little lens viewer like that, and it's nice and secure. Now I can go take my photos. Here's something that I found out that's pretty cool about this macro. Let's say you screw the macro lens on, and you're like, well, that's great. I still want to get those wicked cool fluorescent pictures. You can screw in whatever filter you want. Whether it be the 20K yellow or the 15K orange, that just screws right in like so, and it'll bottom out so you know it's secure. And then I can go to take macro photos with the orange filter on to get that fluorescent pop to really make things look neat. So that's pretty cool. Here's the beauty of the polarization filter. They're made to cut out glare. See all this? Now, the trick with the polarization filter is you have to rotate it till the glare goes away. So if you grab this thing, you slap this on, you go, wait, I still have the glare. Remember, you got to rotate the filter. So check this out. Now you see the glare. I'm going to rotate away. Boom. It's pretty much all gone. Now, there's like a tiny little bit here you're still going to have. This is a high glare incident as well, but now I can film my tank. I can get this shot without the glare, so you can bring it right back. So that's not usable. Turn this down. Now I have usable photos or footage. Overall, the Orphek Coral Lens Kit, super easy to use. There's no tech involved. You don't have to know any kind of photo balancing or Photoshop. Put this thing on your phone and grab a great photo. Now, here's a quick tip that I've noticed that makes this thing even better. When you put it on your phone, then point your phone at your tank and then turn on your photo app or your camera app. If you put it off on the phone when you're not looking at the tank, then you put it back onto the tank, it can cause white balance issues. So get the viewer set up, point the phone towards the tank, and then fire up that photo app. Look, at 35 bucks, this is a great stocking stuffer, Father's Day gift, Mother's Day gift. Oops, honey, I forgot to feed your fish, or I overfed the fish apology gift. No tech involved, super easy to use. Another item here, another product that I'm not giving back to home office.